In the heart of a peaceful valley, there lay a village named Al-Amin. Its people were known for their unwavering faith and their commitment to living a life of kindness and compassion. But even in the most blessed of places, trials can arise, testing the strength of one's heart and soul. As the day progresses, dark clouds begin to gather over the village. The wind picks up, and the once clear sky is now filled with ominous shadows. The villagers rush to secure their homes and livestock, sensing that a storm is approaching. But as the day wore on, the skies above Al-Amin grew dark, and the winds began to howl. A storm, unlike any the village had seen before, was brewing on the horizon. The storm hits with full force, tearing through the village with relentless rain and wind. Aisha and Yusuf gather their children and take shelter in the basement of their home. The sound of the storm is deafening, and the family clings to each other, praying for safety. The storm rages on through the night, and when morning finally arrives, the village is in ruins. Homes are destroyed, crops are flattened, and the once thriving marketplace is now a pile of rubble. Yusuf kneels down, picking up a broken piece of pottery, his face heavy with sorrow. Everything we worked for gone in a single night. How will we rebuild? He asks. Aisha places a comforting hand on his shoulder, her eyes filled with tears, but also with a glimmer of hope. This is a test from him, and we must trust in his plan. We still have each other, and we still have our faith. That is enough to start anew, she replies. Days turn into weeks, and the village slowly begins to recover. One evening, as Aisha is preparing dinner, a stranger arrives at their door. He is an elderly man with a long white beard and kind eyes. Aisha welcomes him, and he speaks words that remind her of Allah's mercy. Remember, the trials of this world are but a fleeting moment compared to the eternal rewards of the hereafter, he tells her. The stranger disappears into the night, leaving Aisha with a renewed sense of hope and determination. Months pass, and the village thrives once more. Alhamdulillah, we have come so far. It is by the grace of Allah and the strength of our faith that we have overcome this trial, says Yusuf. The storm was a test, but it also brought us closer to Allah and to each other, Aisha adds. Years later, Aisha and Yusuf's children have grown into strong, faithful adults. Amir is a respected scholar, while Layla is a healer, using her knowledge to help others. One day, a severe drought strikes the village, but Aisha remains steadfast. My dear brothers and sisters, this drought is another test of our faith. Let us turn to Allah in prayer, she urges. The same stranger visits her once again and gifts her a vial of water. Pour it into the well, and he will provide for you, he assures. As Aisha pours it, the well miraculously fills with water. The village rejoices, and the story of Al-Amin becomes a testament to the power of faith, patience, and community. And so, the journey of faith continues for all of humanity.